Hi everybody, Army Pea here for Explorminate.net, and we're about to kick off part 6 of our Let's Try StarDrive2 with Sector 0. So before we get into the recap, I just want to jump to the shipyard really quickly, and I want to thank a couple people for entering in some names of some different fighter ships. We've got Yogi the Bear by BMF off of our Steam form, Explorminate Steam forums. We have... where's my Deterrent, which I believe is from I Am Not Creative 2498 on our YouTube channel. And finally we've got, where did I put, Unyielding Justice off our carrier ship, and that comes from Lewis Tyndale off of our YouTube channel as well. So thanks for entering all those names, guys. We're going to carry those on. What I'm planning on doing is if a design changes just a little bit, I'm probably just going to update it to Unyielding Justice, version 1.0. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really easy for me to keep track of everything that's going on by doing it that way. But I do have two more suggestions, or I need two more recommendations for our battleship and our Titan. So keep them coming, guys. I'll definitely add them. Alright, now to recap for part 6. Now, if you remember last time, we were able to kick the tailpipe of the Arcturus Hive, and we're going straight for Mogram 2. We've got a fleet in orbit that's currently blockading it, or will be at least next turn. This way we're going to be able to take this sector and then bring the fight right to them. One thing that you can see here as you pull out these icons that I'm clicking on right here as I pull in closer, you can see that they're actually building deep space sector space stations in an attempt, no doubt, to blockade us. So it's almost like the AI actually saw this coming, which is pretty darn impressive. On the northern part of the map, I'll call it, we're building a mining station at this crystalline field, and our exploration ships have been digging out deeper and deeper into space to see what's out there. And the one thing I'm kind of mentioning right now, hey look, we actually might get to the Sol sector. Remember way back when we very first Let's Try, we found a satellite that was clearly a kickback to the Voyager? I didn't realize that, but we're close enough right to check out this unexplored anomaly with 0% fuel. Oh, I wonder if we can get there. Hopefully we can get there and check it out, because it'd be fun to see what Earth's looking like 2,000 years after we launch Voyager. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's not good. Alright, now what we're going to do now is we're going to take our troops. I believe I've got 3 transport troops. We're bringing them down to Mogram 2. We've got, and my intention from this point on is to build a big enough fleet to dig into the Arcturus Hive's home world, crush it into nothing but a whole bunch of computer chips, and feast off of the delicious berries of my victory. Long-term plans will definitely be to check out who's on this side of the sector. Now, the reason I'm pretty sure that there's somebody down there is that the Arcturus Hive, I think, is actually fighting a war on 2 fronts, because we have not encountered a massive fleet for them, and at this point in the game we should have. So this is just my instinct, having played this game enough to know kind of the some of the precursors to certain AI behavior. I think that there is a sizable AI right in this area. Could be wrong. It would be interesting if I wasn't, but it's also noticed that the Chuck affiliation has not expanded in the last 20 or so turns at all in this area, which makes me think, I can check the diplomacy. He doesn't seem to be at war with anybody, and the Arcturus Hive is only with us, but again, I think that someone's down there. So my only real chance of expanding is to go further north over here in the top part of the map, or take up the Arcturus Hive and focus my attention on either some type of mysterious AI that might exist over here, or the Czech affiliation themselves. So without further ado, let's start part 6. Okay, I'm going to withdraw. All I want to do right now is blockade, which, if you don't know, I am now taking 25% of any money, food, resources, or research off of this planet, because I've got a fleet bigger than 5. Looks like I've completed yet another fleet, which is great. I got a cruiser bay. Everybody's building ships. except for tour, which is nothing but research. Another thing I've neglected heavily in this entire game has been my research, because having an AI neighbor so close to me right off the bat has actually really kind of hindered me in a lot of ways, because now my research has gone completely flat. So after the war with the tourist hive, it'll be a complete reverse in my economy from production based to a research based. Now, what do we got here? Would like to build a farm, or what do we have here? Do we have a research station already? We got a rover bay. Don't want that. I don't want a research station, which I actually don't think we... Oh, it's this, because it's right here. It's flat research. Okay, we're going to build a little bit more food, because I wanted this planet to be as self-sufficient as it could. And what else we got? I want to build a... Or is this... What planet we got here? Sorry, guys. I'm kind of just getting back into the swing of things. So, Tranthers. Okay, this is the one we have in the northern part. This is the sector we have in the northernmost part. I think we're going to do... We want this to be a research planet, if I do remember correctly. So there's no reason why we couldn't just switch it over now. And we'll put one up there. 33, ridiculous. 21, acceptable. Okay, so that's kind of the focus that we're going to take now. Okay, it looks like we've got a construction ship going over to this unknown sector of space. I don't know, is it going to build yet another defensive bay? Resistance is futile. The Apturus desires peace, awaiting input. Oh, ridiculous. Can you believe that? How can you say resistance is futile at the beginning of a peace negotiation? This is going to be rich. Yeah, I don't want peace at all. I want that Mogram 3. I wanted that from the first Let's Try, and I'm going to take it. So I completely reject your peace treaty. You know what? Just for shit, just for giggles, I'm going to. I want Mogram 3 or Mogram 2. No, no confirmed deal. Then I'm just going to take it from you. Now, the best part about an alien AI is I'm pretty sure they can experience frustration. So I extract no joy from the fact that I can't troll this guy. Okay, my bomber has just been built. And I'm really excited about this because if you remember correctly, we've actually got some neurotoxin bombs on board. And I really wanted to test them out, but testing them out on my own population wasn't a viable option. But now that I've got soulless AIs to do it against, I'm actually kind of excited. Alright, and we've made it to Mogram, and my orders are to deploy. Now, let's see what we got here. Of course, I vastly outnumber him, so we might as well start right off the bat. And it's a good start. Excellent. I'm going to keep my fleet here just in case someone tries to do a counterattack. And I'm going to continue building... I gotta edit my roster. Again, that's another issue I'm having. I may have to talk to somebody about that. Every time I edit my roster in the shipyard, it becomes a little bit difficult to redo it. But anyway, we're going to start building more and more ships because I really wanted some Yogi the Bears out there because those actually have proven to be quite effective in battle. Yeah, Yogi the Bear. That's what I want. So can I get those back on my ship queue? Come on. I don't want a bomber. I want to edit. Oh, there it goes. See, this takes a little bit of getting used to. Okay, I want some Yogis the Bears. Talon 1, Yogi the Bear, Yogi the Bear. I'm smarter than the average bear. I know that, Yogi. That's why you're so hilarious. Okay, and this is I'm building in a fleet at home on the off chance that the Chuck want to get saucy with me. Also, as if the Apturus Hive decide that they're going to launch a counterattack while I'm invading their planet. Interesting enough, my exploration ship has been going through the Chuck's Empire's zone of control while out of fuel. And while he's been limping along, he actually has been scanning what they actually own and what they don't, which is interesting because we didn't have this information before. So, what's this? Ooh, wow. I think we actually saw this. I think that the Chuck actually took this from us way back in the day before. Maybe it was 1 or 2. Okay, so we've made it all the way to the Sol sector. Doesn't the sun's not called Sol. It does not look like our sector, but we're gonna check it out. It could be a race just like human beings, but you know, slightly less handsome. Okay, I got 168 fuel. I'm going to try to keep exploring. And now we're going to see how our invasion's going. Alright, we're going to fight. Oh, like, it's just, look, he's only got one tiny little bug militia. I mean, I want that as a pet. Someone capture that, bring it back to home base on, I'm living on tour, and give me that, because that's what I want for a pet. Fuel and talent has been completed, so we're actually building a pretty sizable fleet already, which I am happy with. Okay, here we go. And this should be our bomber. So I think what we're going to do is actually going to get those two together in the fighter rate together, just under one single fleet. So because the attack most probably was going to come from this system here, the Explorminate system. And Mogram 2 is ours. If there was any doubt in the world that it was ever going to be ours, I'd laugh at your face. But I know for a fact you were all rooting for me. So we have taken Mogram, which was, without a shadow of doubt, it belonged to us. It, like, don't even fight it. Everybody knows. So who do we got on our planet here? Best part about taking over an AI is they actually are not ticked off when you you conquer them. They're just like, yeah, well, I guess so. We're gonna work for you now. Yeah, that's right. So the Mogram system's a small barren planet. It has orbital habitats, which gives its +2 to the population, and it also has dynamite. Diamondite? Yeah, diamondite. That's what I would call it. Not dynamite, but dynamite. And it gives me a whole bunch of interesting things, including... actually, it's funny. I think that it changed from the vanilla game. If I remember correctly... Oh, no, you're right. If you gain 4 or more, you gain 10 BC by turn by selling it. And your ships actually get +5 HP, which is great. Okay, so for the time being, what I'm going to want you guys to do is I'm probably going to turn this into a production planet. So we got an orbital habitat, which is just awesome. Range Rover, infantry base. Now here's a real problem. If I want to sell that for the 4 BC per turn, I'm saving. It's got so much a charging hub. I explained what a charging hub was in the previous Let's Try. The problem is that these guys are going to want food. Let's see if that is the case. It is, yeah. So actually, it doesn't really work out too much to our advantage, to tell you the honest truth, by doing that. All right. I'm going to change this up. I want a research lab, please, an infantry base, and I'm going to start putting you guys onto some research. Wow, you guys are producing pretty good. And how's my home planet doing? 4. I'm going to change that up to 2. Yeah, okay, perfect. I think we're in good shape here. Everybody seems to be producing exactly what I want, which is ships, research on my food-producing planets, production on the ones I just conquered. And I just want to take a quick look, a scan through my planets right now, and see how our infantry, because aside from Mogram 2, I shouldn't have any infantry, which a little scares me a little bit, because if he found out a way to build up a small amount of infantry... Oh, we weren't able to make it to the Reed sector to see what this was about. It's too bad. Oh, what's this? As I go towards the north part of the map, Sector 5260, Precious Metals Fields, +6 BC per turn and 2 production per turn, nearest colony. And what do we got here? Anything good? 2 gas giants and a small asteroid field. Nah, won't lie, I've seen better. We're going to go back to our supply train, and you know what we're going to do? As soon as that mining station's complete, we are going to see if we can't get that bad boy, that precious minerals minefield. In the meantime, we've got a explorer ship full of... and you know what? We're going to... I don't even think we talked to this... independent nation. Oh yeah, we did. It was full of lawyers. Let's see if we can negotiate with them. Oh wow, just when I thought life was gonna get easy, eh? Look at this patheticness. Okay, so now the Observers Hive has decided that they're going to counterattack us, which is fine. We were expecting that with 1 ship. This better be like the equivalent of the AI Enterprise, because if not, it doesn't even have a troop transport, for gosh sake. It's ridiculous. Alright, I accept your challenge, sir. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to have to cut into their... Oh, wow. You know what I'm going to have to do? And one thing I haven't been considering is building a lot of times I call it a fuel ship. So basically it's just a ship completely loaded down by all its modules with its fuel and just bare minimum and everything else. The reason is I can add it to a fleet and increase its range considerably. So I'm just going to build 2 of these bad boys right off the bat with the sole purpose of getting my main fleet, because if I only have 18 fuel left, so I don't want to be in that situation where I'm completely out of fuel, stranded if the battle doesn't go well and I want to retreat. So I'm going to build a couple more of those ships, add them to my fleet. Oh, he took off. I think he was on his way back trying to trying to stop me from invading them. So I'm going to build a couple more. Yogi the Bears. Okay, Yogi over there. And actually going to take out... Oh, it should be fine. Fleet's out of fuel. Yeah, we were expecting that. That's fine. He's refueling right now. As soon as I get a fuel ship, I think I'm going to launch my attack against this sector of... this defensive sector at 3949. See what those guys have made of. I haven't had a lot of chances to do that, so I'm kind of curious how it's going to go. Alright, my Talon fuel has shown up. And how much fuel does he have? 1100, nice. Okay, and as soon as he gets there, I think we're going to go for the attack. My construction strip has completed. Look at this, I'm now -6 fortified. That's okay. What do we got here? Oh, I've got a mining sector, okay. And it's giving me 2 BC and production. And the production must be going to the Titan sector. Okay, so I'm going to take that to the precious minerals location and see what our... Oh, wow. Looks like the Chuck affiliation are not wasting time. They're going to be... It looks like they're building something here, a supply station to begin with. Remember, with the new hex-based system, you build everything with a supply ship. And after that, you can build it into a defensive location or whatever is applicable. But it looks like he's already starting to fortify in and around the Titan system, which is just a friendly research station. We're not spying, really. Meanwhile, orbital habitats is slowly coming together. So I'm kind of changing everything together. I don't think the Apteros hive realistically has enough to give me a real challenge, but I don't want to waste a lot of time taking them out. Okay, and I'm just going to keep those. Your command point has been leached. Okay, so the command point system, I have now breached it, and I will be paying a heavy price per turn. Okay, what do I got? 3,000. If I could take it there, 38. So you remember last time, before I had the fuel, I had 18% getting to the main Apteros hive. Now I have 38. So by simply building that fuel ship, this entire fleet's in better shape. Now, here we go. The invasion of the Apteros hive. You took over an independent nation in the Peraz sector, the planet Dorn. This was unacceptable to the Karathi Empire. Additionally, you also took over Margrum 2, which we deem as blueberry deliciousness and a part of our empire. For these transgressions, you will face the ultimate price, which is eternal hibernation. Alright, gentlemen. We take the offensive to the Apteros hive for the very first time in this war. Yeah, I'm going to fight this because I want to see everything being destroyed. Also gives us a good opportunity to set up our ranks. Okay, 1 starbase does not look that intimidating. What do we got? We got our claw cruisers in behind. I do believe and my bomber. My bomber has no abilities in battle other than to sit back. The Explorer is not doing anything besides providing fuel. My mid-rank Talons will sit as so. Oh, look, hey, I even got some Yogi the Bears. Some Yogi the Bears have entered the battle. And a Razor rocket, which is so damaged, I don't even know why I'm bringing it. Remind me to... I actually think I'm just going to get rid of this. It's so damaged that it's actually just... It's just Space Rebel. I'm basically carrying it. Okay. So here we go. All fighter bays open up and protect. Okay. We're going to get our multiple ships to engage. We're going to get our mid-rank ships to long bomb that. They're going to stop. And each one of them should be at max range. Excellent. And here come the fighters. All fighters report in. Red leader here. Gold leader here. Blue leader here. Purple leader here. Oh, I hate purple leader. All right, purple, you're going in first. And we're not saving anything for reserve. All fighters reporting in. First wave approaching the starbase. Blueberry's been hit. I say again, Blueberry's been hit. Oh, damn you, Blueberry. You were always such a romantic. Okay, we're engaged in the starbase. Now, here's the thing. I've actually had little contact and experience with some of these newer starbases, so I actually don't know how tough these bad boys are going to be. Ooh. I'm going to get retreat. I'm right now, if you're watching and you're wondering why I'm retreating, it's just so that it's just my fuel, my abilities, my fuel tankers, or my explorer ships. That's it. Or my bombers. Okay, what are we taking down here? Shields look like they're still holding. Looks like we've lost all of our Yogi the Bear. Looks like our Yogi the Bears have taken heavy damage too. Oh wow, these star bases are a little bit tougher than I thought. I'm bringing in maximum range. I'm bringing in my claw fighters because they do have some abilities to damage, but they could also take it out. So why are we not firing rockets at here? This is my main question. Because all they're doing right now is taking damage, and that's not good. Okay, it looks like those shields are down. Fighters are chewing through their main and secondary hulls. Aim for the shield generator. We have to take it down. Blueberry, Blueberry in. Go ahead, Raspberry. We're taking heavy damage. We've got to regroup. Negative. All fire onto the main deflector dish. Okay, here comes our missiles. I don't know why they weren't doing it earlier. Could have used those for sure earlier. A little bit of a tactical mishap, gentlemen, but ladies too, but we're not going to let this slow us down. We are going directly for victory. Alright. This thing has got to go down. Hopefully that first wave of missile comes in. Oh, he's got great AI defense, or the AA defenses. Boy, those shields, I'll tell you what, that secondary and all those hulls are holding up pretty fierce. Gotta get at least one of these bad boys through. Oh man, we're taking some heavy damage. Those long range attack. There we go. Oh, there it goes. Keep firing. Continue firing. Wow, these are excellent. Man, building these up are not... I honestly thought for a long time it was a bit of a waste. Okay, our carriers have come into short range, and they are pelting the hull with continuous fire. What I'm hoping is it'll allow the missiles to get through his AI barrage. Because all we have to do is punch a hole through this line. As soon as we punch a hole through these lines, we can start flooding our next waves of ships in. Wow, this is taking a lot of damage. I'm actually really, really surprised at how... I mean, this would take a lot to take down if it was upgraded or if it was upgradable. Most of my my fighters are a bit of wiped out, at least half of them. I've had to take my carriers into short range. Thank God they have lots of AI or AA missiles to take down those incoming. Okay, we've got his hull down. 2 yellow. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing! I love how there's this counter in the corner showing how much damage I've done in total. I like that. 73,000. Oh, and here it comes. The barrage of missiles. You can't stop them all. He's going down. Hull breaches on several decks. We're taking down... Oh, we got his main reactor. And it's down. Oh my god. Kudos to the engineers whoever built that starbase, because that took a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, that has been destroyed. Private sector shipyard. I demand to, if we want to rush a construction ship, it will cost 25 less BC. Sounds good. Okay, we've punched a hole to the Aptura's hive, but unfortunately we took considerable damage, and I don't want to rush in there right now, truth be told, without having built more ships. So what I really want to do is build some more long talons, or what do we rename them? I'm just trying to remember. The long talons got renamed as unyielding justice. So we want to build a couple unyielding justice, and we also want to build a couple long talons, because quite frankly, we took some heavy damage there. Enough that it would scare me off from having to fight another one of those. Oh, we should probably continue on. You know what? We're gonna risk it all. I want to see what their main system consists of, because I can build more ships. Anybody can build more ships. Long talons, one fuel, couple fighter bays, and a couple unyielding justice. Yeah, that's what we're going for, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you total war, and I will deliver total war. But I have to know what the Aptura's hive is hiding, because man, they have built a considerable amount, almost like a defensive line, like you'd see in like trench warfare. It's like they're trying to keep me away from something. Okay, Malgrim 2 has completed that. How much would it take to do a starbase? 24 turns. 3 food, that would be nice. I think what we're going to do is build a couple Yogi Bears here. Because he's smaller than the average bear. I'm going to make that joke throughout the entire thing. Okay, finally, our research has slowly kind of got back into gear. And we've got orbital platforms, which gives us +2 population per planet. At this point, what I really want to do is get mass drivers. It's a long-range weapon that we're going to use to, and we're also going to use in conjunction with our fighters. And I'll show you how I'm going to build that a little bit later, probably in the next Let's Try, or maybe the one following that. But mass drivers were a great, effective weapon very early on. In recent patches and in this expansion, they have been, I guess you can say, nerfed. I would personally say they've been balanced a little bit better, but they're still a great weapon, and we're going to need that going forward. Oh, but that being said, you know what? I'm a little bit of a fool. Instead of going mass drivers, we're going to go Imperial University and try to increase our output of scientists, because as it stands right now, we have not been doing very well at that at all. Through 3 food per turn. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And what do we got here? It looks like everybody's producing exactly what I want. I promised going to the Avnar, but it's I don't want to do that quite yet, because I'm in the war mood. I don't want to talk to an AI. And what do we got here? We're going to our precious metal location. I wonder if I should be building more. I don't see. Here's the thing. At this point in the game, had it not been for the truck affiliation telling me that I cannot, under any circumstances, expand anymore, because it would really tick them off, I would be expanding in this northern area, right? Because you might be watching this going, Mark, what the? Why aren't you building, more colony ships? Well, the problem is that I've been warned by the truck affiliation that if I do, he's going to go to war with me, and I do not want to be in a war with 2 fronts, especially against the truck, because they are way more advanced than I am when it comes to the amount of research that they have already acquired. So right now it's all about crushing the Aptura's hive, reconsolidating my forces, and then pushing on either technologically or testing the Chuck's affiliation's metal and saying, you know what, I'm gonna take all these planets and I'm gonna start doing that. What are you gonna do about it, you giant insect? Nothing. That's the correct answer. Okay, here we go. We got some Yogi Bears being built. I think we're in good shape. It should be continuing on. Yeah, Yogi Bear, Yogi Bear, Yogi Bear. Good. Everybody, I'm going to reconsolidate these fleets as we approach the Arcturus hive. Oh, I'm getting nervous here. I'm building. Okay, so now we've got enough. Oh wow, perfect. Any AI civilization's main sector would be called 0, wouldn't it? Okay, what do we got here? A couple carrier fleets equipped with rockets, some ion fusion beams. I'd love to know what kind of. Oh, and wow, what do they got? What do we got? Ooh, that is a really tight fight. I got a bomber. Wait, I wonder if they have they don't even have another planet in their own sector actually colonized. This might 0 actually might be the only planet they have left. The problem is that they have what did I say? They've got a total of 5 ships plus a starbase that's orbiting their planet. You can see right here. Right here. So that is going to be a tough nut to crack. What do I have? I've got a damaged Razor rocket, which is obsolete. So 3, 6, 9, plus probably 2, a bomber, which can't do anything in a... So 9 versus... Yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop short and wait for reinforcements, which I was not... get that consolidated. Now I've got an additional 4 ships that are going to welcome me into the fray. And I'm going to send those reinforcements in here. And I'm going to send them here as well. Okay, so now we know the plan. We have pushed the Arcturus hive out of our god, our bear god given right to own Mogram 2. Additionally, we're going to colonize a couple more in there, and we have pushed deep into the Arcturus hive to realize that we not only have crushed their main fleet, but we are now pushing on to the main system of 0. I believe their sector is called 0, and their main planet is called 1. I have brought a neurotoxin bomb ship, which we're going to test on AI population, because I don't think ethically there's a problem with that. And additionally, our construction ship is nearly at a precious metal mine, and I'm deeply considering going to Avnar. But right now, my focus is on war. So you guys have to tune in for the next StarDrive2 Sector 0 Let's Try to see what happens and how this all plays out when we try to take out the Arcturus hive complete and reconsolidate that AI menace into the Karathi Empire. I want to thank everybody for the comments and the ship names that you guys have been providing thus far. It's been awesome. I really like communicating with everybody, especially when it comes to tactics or any suggestions. And you've got some criticism, I'm man enough to take it. So this has been Army Pea for Explorminate.net, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.